I've decided to make this video because I was really inspired by somebody just 2 seconds ago. Yesterday actually I saw that this person subscribed to my videos, and of course I had to go and check who he was and just to see if he had MS or something like that. And I listened to his videos, I watched his videos, and I was really touched. And that's why I decided right away to create this video, because I just actually saw one of his conversation, one of his speeches, and he has one little video where he asks what's so good about MS. And it is right when he mentions that many of the speeches or many people talking, you really can't tell if there is anything good about this disease. And he says, of course I'm not expecting you to jump up and yell, that you are happy or something like that, but I'm not doing probably a very good job today with this speech, simply because I'm kind of confused. I decided to do this because I wanted to say that there is some good that comes with MS. And to give you a better example, 2 minutes ago, my doctor called me to tell me that my MRI that I did last week is showing new lesions, and they're actually enhancing too. And so there is a lot of activity. And this is still going on after trying, as you all know, 4 different therapies, and so and a whole lot of steroids. So what's good about MS, even after you hear a news like that? Well, the first thing I thought about was, whoa, I can still move. So what am I going to complain about? Why am I going to get myself down because there might be a couple of spots in my MRI? I am still moving. I'm still able to eat. I'm still able to smile. I know who I am. I have feelings. Yeah, I don't know how my future will go, but no one really does know. I mean, I'm not talking about you're going to get, under a car or hit by a car or something like that. No, I'm not going that way. I'm just saying, how do you know that, how will be your tomorrow? No one really knows, and healthy people don't think about it. Well, I think what's amazing about MS is that I'm actually able to think about these things and be grateful for every single thing that comes my way, positive and sometimes even negative, because at least it's something that is coming my way. I appreciate everything so much more than I ever did in my life, and that's something that is happening because of MS. So if I can list you some things that MS has been giving me that are positive, is the fact that it's all about the fact that I actually went back to be the person I was in my country. And this is amazing. I'm not 10, I'm not 15 anymore, I'm not 20 anymore. But the fact is, I'm actually going back to be the person that I was when I was dreaming a lot, when I was myself 100%. And, sometimes you meet the wrong people, or sometimes you're surrounded by people that are not like you. And it's normal sometimes to change, right? You let others influence you. And so I wasn't myself anymore. Now, because of MS, I go out there and I am always myself. And I don't care what people say. I don't care if they think that I'm, acting too young or acting too naive or that I believe too much in people. This is who I am. And I'm not going to change it. I'm sick now and I have all the excuses in the world to be who I am. So I just want to answer to, actually I'm going to have to remember his name, or I'm going to write it down, I'm sorry. Is an inspirational person to me. I mean, I watched a couple of his videos and I said, I have to do something too. I have to tell you what MS does that is good to me. Even a few minutes after finding out that I have more lesions. So it's not a good news, right? That's not good news at all. I'm probably, it's becoming more and more real that I'll have to take Disabric. And this only after 2 years of having DMS. And this is, I truly believe that was going to be okay for a long time. Not 10 years, but, a couple of years. And it's not happening. But guess what? This is going to allow me to love every minute of my life, okay? I'm not going to take anything for granted. I can say anything, that of course is not going to hurt others, but I'll be able to make a comment and say, I don't like jewelry, for example. Well, in the past I was pretending that I did. just because of other people. I can actually finally say, you know, if I'm a person that never, you know, took medications, and I was surrounded by people that actually just believe in medications, I want to be able to say my view. I want to be able to be myself. And this is really what MS is allowing me to do. I was becoming somebody else. And I believe that this happened to me, this came to me to teach me that I wasn't hurting anybody by being myself, and that I actually created my best friends who have been around me, and they're still my friends after 20 years, and I met them that way, the way I was, and I don't want to change just to please others. And so the good from having MS is that I finally understood that I should be myself. And it's okay if I'm naive, it's okay if I want to love people right away. It's okay if I love flowers, you know, it's okay if I'm romantic. It's okay that I'm this way. I don't have to be, you know, cool all the time, or I don't have to be, you know, wearing certain clothes or do certain things or care about other things that I don't consider important. So I would say this is what's good about MS, and I hope that, you know, this rolling of my words makes some sense. It just, like I said, I changed clothes, I ran upstairs, and I said, I have to do a speech. I have to tell you what I feel now after seeing this video. It's just really important to me. I'm going to try to remember his name. It's Mac, mrhmack, something like that. I'm sorry, it's coming out of me. But I would like you all to go see. Maybe in the title of this video, I will make sure to name him. He's right, and that could be in some cases a blessing. And while my case, I might end up being in a wheelchair, I'll work as hard as I can not to. I exercise, I move, I eat right, I do everything I can to avoid this. But it might happen. But the disease will not change my heart, and it will not change who I am. And I will do my best to always be myself. So this is the good about MS, right? So thank you for listening, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling on so much, but this was really important to me to be able to share with all of you. Okay, thank you, and bye.